Shenandoah River. Life was old then, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her. Mother's lady, painted to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Mountain mama, take me home, country road. I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. My take me home, country road, sing with me. Country road, take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia. Hold on, take me home, down country road, take me home, down country road, take me home, down country road. Thank you, man.
Hello and welcome to the August Friday night platform, and I am joined by our first act tonight, which is Luke Clerkin.
Hello.
From Kinalek
Jesus.
slash Tala.
No, just Tala. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. I'm living up here for a little while, which is, I don't know, it's kind of nice in some ways, but in other ways I'm away from the city, so it's not really me, you know. But yeah, I'm good.
Well, you're right in the middle of nowhere in Kinalek, really, are you?
Yeah.
How do you find that?
There's a load of cows. You know, that's all I can see is cows.
That's it. Fields and
But it's nice and quiet. I'm doing a lot of songwriting. I'm doing a lot of reflecting, and there's a few changes afoot, you know, and it's kind of nice to have that time to think, because I've been really busy this last year. Well, I'm always really busy, so this is the time where I'm actually not so busy. So it's all new to me, because I like to be on my feet all the time, and I like to be doing stuff and planning and stuff. And I'm planning right now at the moment and doing some, but normally I'm out there and I'm playing as much as I can, but I can't do that now. I'm just playing to the window or whatever, you know, or the cows, you know.
So you're saying that you've been kind of reflecting and writing in your being in Kinalek, in your quiet space almost. Are you being inspired just by life, or Kinalek, or?
No, I'm literally just back from Germany. I was in Germany for like 3 months, so I was touring around there, and then I was living in different cities and stuff like that, and I met different people, had different experiences and stuff like that. So I'm writing about that, you know. That's it really, like, yeah. And then Germany was amazing, you know. I've never been to mainland Europe really, so except for like Spain and stuff. But it's just such an amazing place, because they love Irish people, and I didn't know this. They absolutely adore Irish music and Irish culture, and it's just I don't know. It's an incredible experience to have when you go to this country thinking it's going to be strange and it's going to be, you know, Germans are looked upon as this kind of strict and stubborn people, but they're really as friendly as Irish people. You know what I mean? And it's amazing. I'm writing a lot about that and kind of stuff, and then I'm just planning a bit some stuff for the future, and you know, it's just I'm just turned 26 a couple of weeks ago, you know, so
Happy birthday.
thank you. And so I never really got to do that, you know, and so it's good that I'm doing it now, and it's something like I really want to do for maybe the rest of my life. I want to tour, I want to do that kind of stuff, you know, and it's what I'm going to do, and I've got contacts now to go. I'm going to do a little tour of Germany maybe early next year, and you know, do that kind of stuff, and that's what I'm kind of planning now at the moment, and that kind of stuff. And I've made some friends, musician friends, so it's cool to have that as well, to go over there and have a base, you know what I mean, which is really nice. I've built a kind of a bit of a platform there, but my thing is that I need to go back to keep it going and build upon that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of exciting to have that as well.
And were you playing much when you were over there for the 3 months?
I was touring. So I was literally I was in Berlin for about 3 weeks. But in Berlin you can play every night of the week. So I made the most of that. I did 3 of my own headline shows, and then I was just to promote that. I was going around doing open stages, which basically is an open mic, but it's like this, basically, like sessions, because you pre-book them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was doing a lot of that kind of stuff, and then I was doing some open mics, which were, it's kind of confusing, but open stages are the thing in Germany. And then what happened also was then I booked gigs all around the country, and then I was in Munich. I was in a place called Bretten, which is on the west of Germany, just near France. It was amazing, and I got to meet a lot of people, and I did like house concerts and stuff like that as well.
Okay.
You know, and like, so you sit literally in someone's sitting room and you're playing for them and their friends. It's
unusual, was it?
It was probably one of the nicest gigs I've ever done in my life. Yeah.
And those intimate gigs.
It was. I'm all about my intimate gigs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like about being a singer-songwriter. Like, you know what I mean? It's a really cool thing to do. But I did another gig. My last gig in Germany was in a place called Haus 73, which is like House 73, and it was a really good gig. It was set up by a guy called Florian, and I went into that gig not knowing anybody, and literally there was about 60 people in the room, and it was just like, I'm from Ireland, I'm from Tala, I'm from a small, kind of a small city in Dublin, and there's so many people that come to see me play, which is amazing, but it's because Florian promoted it so well, you know?
Yeah.
And it was my own show, and in Germany what they do is they do halves, so you do maybe a half an hour slot, you take a break and then do another half an hour. They love their little breaks in between, you know what I mean? It makes kind of sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what they also do in Germany is they'll pass the hat around, and this is a kind of rare occasion because I never take my hat off, okay? But they pass the hat around and they put money in it, you know what I mean?
Right, okay.
And they're all about donating, they're all about giving money to the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's amazing, and so that was great. And what happened on that gig is it was so hot. It was so hot, it was so warm, and everyone was just kind of losing their concentration. And I knew in the first half that there was something that I had to do to keep them going, and to make this gig really like good. You know, I wanted to make it as good as possible. So I went over to Florian at the break, and I said to him, I have this little idea I want to do, and he says, okay, I'll ask the people who run it. And what happened was, on my second and last song, I was like, right guys, I'm going to get you to sing with me one more time, because I'm always about my crowd interaction, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to get you to sing with me one last time. This is my last gig in Germany, okay? So I did this, I got them all to sing along at the end, right? And it was amazing, they all sang, it was just amazing. And I was like, right, and I stepped in my tuner, muted my guitar, and I walked outside onto the balcony, because there was a big balcony. I was like, right, follow me outside. So they all followed me outside, and they were still singing my song while I was outside the door. It was incredible. So I'm on this big balcony, and the noise of the city is going just happening behind me, and it was just like, okay, this is actually happening. This little idea that I had in my head, and I sang my last song, which is always my last song. It's called Stones, and Stones is a song about like suicide prevention and mental health, and it's something I spread all around Germany. I said, this song is the most important song that I've ever written, and it's the most important song that you will hear tonight. This song is called Stones, and I sang it, and they all sang along, and it was one of the most amazing moments that I've ever had in my life. And it was just so I love Germany. You know what I mean? It was just, even now I'm just feeling inspired right now just by that moment. You know, it was incredible, and it's something I hold dear to me for a long time. I think I will.
And then you're planning on going back in.
Yeah.
That's an amazing thing.
So it's to build upon that experience, you know what I mean, and make it bigger, you know, and it'll be fun. It'll be. I'll be happy to see the people that I met, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, Luke, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
For doing the interview.
So fall asleep quiet night while you listen to the private build houses out of blankets and love beneath the towers. And I never will. She'll always have a party beneath the trees, maybe next to always be on when you're lonely. When you're lonely, all console you. And he's seeing it as a gap to fill. I will fill it with my presence. Any feeling that confuses you, I will help you with my essence. And if you believe, I always will be with you when you need me. The equation of this miracle is you and I forever. You're lonely. When you're alone. When you're lonely. I'll console. I'll console you. I'll console. I'll console. In your danger, why you stay with me for? In your danger, why you stay with me for? Lonely. When you're alone. When you're lonely. When you're alone. I'll console you. I'll console you. I'll console you.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Platform, and now I am joined by the band Madra. Hello guys.
Hey, don't look at the camera.
Introduce yourselves.
This is Dara, this is Mark, I'm Noel, and together we're Madra. I'll tell you ourselves.
No, it's not going to
Facebook.com/Madra Music. Get that in.
So basically, Mark is the bass player.
Mark, go around and get the poster.
And I'm a singer, Noel's the main singer and guitarist, and I'm the drummer.
How did you meet?
Myself and Noel have been mates for a long time, since we for 10 or 15 years. And then we met Mark about 5 or 6 years ago. He was begging on the street somewhere.
It was a windy night, and
They're friends, and then I just
don't
came
want to go
along.
there.
We were two-piece now.
He was holding the bass. Next minute we were on stage together. I don't know what happened.
I started a band about 8 years ago, was it? Longer than that.
Could be longer in the realms of
Getting
time.
uncountable at this stage.
Oh, it's about 2007, so it's probably about 10 years actually now. I was over in New Zealand, Australia, we came back and kind of made a band up. And so, since then we've just
The rest is rock and roll history, really.
what we've been doing is we started off doing covers gigs, but we also do a lot of original music. We've played in all the small venues in Dublin and everywhere else. Obviously it's hard to get original, it's great to get original music, most discs is very hard to get them.
Yeah.
It's usually easier to get covers gigs, so when you get these chances you take them, so it's good.
Yeah, but we just try to play to as many different audiences as possible and everywhere we can play, so to get our music out there, really. That's the thing we do. So, all our music is up on Spotify.
It's just about that.
Yeah, Spotify.
Are you using a YouTube channel as well, do you?
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel. Mark, you know all about that. YouTube.
Madra Music. It's all Madra Music.
Madra Music is really-
Go to Facebook.com/Madra Music to get all our, you can like us and then basically you can follow us and you get music.
All the music, upcoming gigs, photos of the band naked, anything you want. Or we close off, whatever you want.
And why is it called Madra?
It's kind of going back to a story about a girl in Madra a long time ago, so we're right.
Well, we wrote a song ages ago. Like it was called Madra. I can't remember how it goes. We thought it was a good name for a band. Like the way music is, we like kind of rock and roll music. Rock music is kind of like, I don't know, sounds like a dog.
Well, it's kind of reflecting, we've 30 or 40 covers too, covers of everything from the 60s up to now, so you got Rolling Stones, Beatles, Thin Lizzy, everything, so that's why we like. And as you know, have your own band, doing your own music, you look for your own style, and you kind of take it from all those. And it's kind of like our music it changes here and there, but we just kind of keep on going for it now. People say we have a style, but I'm not sure what style it is. Just keep on playing. So we always
we have loads of our own songs, but they're all kind of different, really. Like so.
And do you all right, or
Well, someone will come up with an idea, bring it down to jam or practice, and then we kind of etch it or mould it into a Madra song, really. So by the end, it's kind of Madra. They're all kind of Madra songs, really, in the end. So we kind of
figuring out with the songs. Some of the songs are based around the lyrics, some of the songs are based around the music itself. So that's kind of how it works. So, a lot of songwriters around the way.
see, I'm not going to ask you.
We've done a few EPs and recorded them in temporary studios and stuff. So along with just putting new music, just playing gigs and
we have a few new songs now, so we're thinking about maybe doing a new EP now coming up maybe after the summer. But we're just thinking about where we recorded. Yeah, the last time we recorded in Temple Bar in Sun Studios. This time we were thinking about maybe doing because you hear about a lot of bands now just kind of record it themselves and then maybe get it mastered.
Yeah.
So we practice in this room in Luke, and that's where.
Or even just record it and basically just get recorded some way and basically then just put it up on YouTube and see what people think.
Yeah, see what people think. But we try to. First of all, we get a new song. We just try to play as many times as we can, just to kind of get really solid on it, see what people think. And then it kind of can change as well when we're playing it live. And then eventually you get to that, and then we might record it, hopefully, and then people will like it,
Yeah.
But the best way, if you like the idea of the band, is to definitely go on the Facebook page.
Okay.
And that's where you find out everything. You get all the music there, like.
Foil, history, pictures, old music too. So even a few covers up there as well.
And we're available for, as Dara says, we do covers work, we do bar mitzvahs, parties, christenings, funerals, weddings. We do everything.
Theoretically anything.
We play any gig.
Unfortunately, only part-time at the moment, Joe. Have to feed the family.
Sure.
So people are looking for you. Spotify, YouTube.
Yeah.
Facebook.
But the easiest way is to go to go on your facebook.com and go just type in Madra Music and you get the links to everything else.
Yeah. Play everywhere, anywhere, you know.
If you want a real rock and roll band, get in touch with Madra. They'll do it. They'll even do a house party.
Good. Well, on that note, thank you very much.
Thanks a minute.
We look forward to seeing you play tonight.
Okay,
Woo! Rock and roll, thank you.
Rock it up.